Hello, amazing people. How are you guys doing today? I'm so super glad to be in your midst as usual. Okay, and it's still your guy, TV Anaconda, reaching out to you from the Ooni Of Ife's Palace at this time. Okay, and it appears like we will not stop hearing good news. Happening to Queen Naomi these days because it appears like the good news is just coming one after the other, and the thing is just making me really very happy. Okay, so what we are hearing allegedly at this time is that Ooni of Ife has shocked or surprised Queen Naomi yet again. You heard me well, okay? And this time, what is it? They said the Ooni of Ife has graciously, supported Queen Naomi with a sum of 30 million naira. That's a huge sum of amount. That's a huge sum of money, considering the situation in Nigeria today. And this money, according to the story, is for support of our children Funfare that is coming up in Ibadan, I think sometime around December 18th or so. Please correct me if I'm wrong here, okay? But I think it should be around that 18th or so. And this is usually a yearly tradition for Queen Naomi. She has been doing this, for many years now. And this time around, we heard the train is moving to the ancient city of Ibadan, okay? So, and I'm so happy that Ooni of Ife, as usual, is right there, Gidigba, supporting our own dear Queen Naomi. Okay. So, according to the story, this news filtered to the other Oloris, unexpectedly, they were said to have immediately activated their rancorous anti-Naomi tendencies. Of course, a lot of some of these Oloris, not all of them, don't want to hear anything good happening to our dear Queen Naomi. And like the story is going, they expectedly, put on that they activated their rancorous anti Naomi tendencies. Of course, that implies their anger, their jealousy, the envy, all to the chagrin and dismay of our dear KBC. Okay, KBC does not owe anyone what he decides to do with his money. Okay, according to the story, the Oloris had just, opened their now usual book of lamentations, claiming why is it that everything seems to revolve around Queen Naomi? Everything seems to revolve around Queen Naomi. They further claimed that only a few days ago, he went all the way to China, and instead, of KBSA bringing goodies for them, all he did was to go there and help broker multi-million naira worth of business partnership for for Queen Naomi, among other things, because we understand that there were other goodies, that came, from that China trip for their Queen Naomi. But at least this is the one that was announced. This is the one that yours sincerely also did a story on, that mineral partnership that he was able to broker for her on her behalf. They were said to have also mentioned the contract award for the renovation work at the Royal Mansion. Yeah, yours sincerely also did a story on that. We told you that Ooni of Ife, has contracted his builders, to, do a lot of structural adjustment and some other beautification work, in Ooni of Ife's palace, sorry, in the Royal Mansion. And this is going to happen before the Yuletide proper, okay? So apparently, the Oloris still have not learned anything yet about Queen Naomi and Kabiesi love conundrum. They have not learned enough to know that these people matter. It better make them not shoot mad for inside, because these two guys, they know how they run their show. Okay, if they do, if they do, they will learn not to question him on his dealings with Queen Naomi, because he will always do whatever his heart tells him when it comes to Queen Naomi issues. Moreover, Kabiyesi John Norisha himself cannot be questioned. I hope they know this already. The Oloris fail to understand that this funfair is a yearly affair which predates their arrival at the palace. Yes, you heard me well. Queen Naomi has been doing this even before almost all of them arrived at the palace. So it's not something that will stop because they are suddenly in the palace now, or maybe the support of Ooni of Ife will not stop because they are not in the palace. It is a program that has come to stay, and they need to get this into their heads, as far as I'm concerned. So Oni being one of the grand patron has always been the number one supporter, every year. And this year participation and support is not different at all. What may be different though this time may be the fact that 30 million naira is involved this time. I mean, like I said, this is a lot of money because there are other supports, maybe shares, drinks, and other things that we may not be privy to at this time. Because, like I always tell you guys, I don't live in a palace. I'm not related to Queen Naomi. I'm not related to Kabiesi. But when we hear stories that pertain to Queen Naomi and the palace, the revered palace of Ooni of Ife, we bring it here and we reenact it. And that is what I'm doing right now. Okay? So details of other form of support from him have not been revealed, but we hear he's involved in many other areas just to ensure that Queen Naomi, has a very successful outing in Ibadan this time around. Let us not forget also that KBAC also loves children a lot, and key into this funfair is certainly something that bring him joy. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know that Ooni of Ife loves kids. He loves to help, and I'm not surprised that he keeps doing this year in and year out. So the ripples and rumples in the palace is not stopping soon, as some of the Oloris are alleged that their anger, stems from the fact that Queen Naomi did not even ask Ooni of Ife for this support. That is for this 30 million. That is what they are saying. They are claiming that Queen Naomi did not even ask for money, did not even ask for help, you know, uh, before the money was given to her. That is what they are claiming. In fact, they claim that it is usually a different ball game when they ask Ooni of Ife for some sort of support, because they always beg, ask, and nothing comes out of it. But when it comes to Queen Naomi, she gets what she wants. So they're asking, why always Queen Naomi? Well, if you ask me, I don't know, and I can't go and ask Ooni of Ife for them. Okay, so and at the head of this growing conspiracy of anger and disaffection is no other person than Olori Toby, as it is being alleged. Because it is said that she is said to have submitted a proposal recently for a similar funfair, okay, for a similar funfair in Ileife, which KBC is yet to even look at. This one show cool. And I think that is why Olori Toby particularly seemed to take this grumbling very, 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 very personal. Okay? So, in their opinion, it seems like monkey they walk, bamboo they shop. Okay, for those of you who are not used to this Nigerian palace, what it means is, according to the story now, they claim that they are the one doing all the dirty job. They are the one bringing all the revenues, as if Naomi does not contribute nothing. So they are saying that, like some time ago, Olori Bronke was once heard to have said that, okay, she brings in close to 100 million naira from their direct businesses, almost on monthly basis, and that so for someone like that, and Olori Miriam and others who have complained in the time past, and even Olori Toby who came out sometime to say, I gave birth to twins for you, and I made you. You made history out of it, being the first Ooni of Ife in history to ever have twins. Okay, so everybody's laying claim to one thing or the other, and all believing that, okay, Queen Naomi is just there, not doing nothing. But this is not true, and therefore people know this. The place of Queen Naomi in the scheme of things, as far as Ooni of Ife and that palace is concerned, is so monumental. Both mentally, physically, even the emotional tranquility that Ooni of Ife has today, which cannot be quantified in monetary terms, is all adducible and traceable to no other person than Queen Naomi. And that is why I keep referring people to go back to that event that happened in Akure a few days or weeks ago now. And look at those videos, watch those clips, look at the amount, the level of happiness that that man was in. And since that day, the layers of happiness are continuing to have continued to, increase and increase, and we've been hearing bigger achievements and bigger prosperity in and around Ooni of Ife's palace since that time. So for me, I don't see why any Olori, for that matter, should come out to complain, to grumble, should Ooni of Ife decide to support Queen Naomi. Don't forget, this is a belief that the Ooni also believes in. It is reached out to the kids, and a lot of lives are being touched every year through this funfair. So I'm wondering why this anger, this jealousy is coming out at this time. Okay, so please, this is the story that is coming out, and I feel really unbothered about their worries and their jealousy or whatever you want to call it. I'm just happy that Queen Naomi is getting all the support he can get from this man, because she don't see shege for this our kindness in hand. Okay, so whatever is coming her way, that I think is well merited. What do you think? Don't you think so? Okay, so I'm gonna be back soon with another story. So feel free to leave your comments in the comment section. I'm gonna see you soon. Bye bye.